we all lived in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
I lived on Eaton Place. He lived on 17th Street, and she was on 15th Street. So we all played together. We all did music together.
What street you live on?
On Eaton Place.
Okay.
That was like
Apartment complex?
it was yeah.
It was the hood.
You was a
You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media,
The voice of the community.
I am Dr. Bizness.
And as always, I am Lady Guns. That is greatness under no stipulation.
Hey y'all, you know it's me, your girl, just Judea. With straight talk, don't chase that.
You done had a couple of
Chase
chances.
I did, y'all. So forgive me, okay? But it's your girl Judea, just Judea.
Yes.
I get it right.
And I am Mz PeaCock from the Rebranded Show.
Hey.
It's your boy Killer Cam with the C and T show. This is the C to the T. This is the T to the C, but I'm the C. Worry about the C right now because the T coming up. It's your boy Killer.
It's your boy T-Boss with the TNC show, you know. But find us on Instagram, T-Boss.
974.
Hey. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think it's the
God
water.
bless that.
What,
It's
what,
the
what?
water.
It's the water. It's the
What
water.
looks
Y'all gonna
like
pick up my new
water.
energy
Yeah.
too, man. It's
It's what
that. It's
looks
that.
like water. Do not drink.
Don't drink. This that turn up now. This turn up juice, not like real turn up juice. Like turn up juice.
Turn up.
Drunk from these. So you
This is my third one, y'all. That's why I couldn't get it right.
And see, we put them in small bottles so they wouldn't waste the big one. You know, just take it slow.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
shot. This shot.
Yeah.
Shot.
Ooh.
We have Mz PeaCock here in the
Mz
house.
PeaCock.
Okay.
Hello.
Tell us about the peacock.
Well, I adopted the name as Mz PeaCock for different reasons. For one, whenever you saw me, you didn't know who you was going to get. I love to change my appearance. And I do that for numerous reasons. One, I like to be in a room and nobody really knows it's me.
That witness protection program, I understand.
You don't
Dress it up.
Right.
but you really don't know what people you really don't know what people are saying.
Right.
So if they see you ahead of time, they fix their talk. But if they don't know it's you, they're gonna talk free.
Girl, you better say that stuff.
Okay.
You getting the inside scoop.
Y'all know I heard about this lady named Mz PeaCock. I heard she wasn't doing her thing out here. Oh, my bad. I didn't know that was you, girl. I didn't know that was you.
Exactly. The second thing that Mz PeaCock brand brings, it brings integrity.
Yes.
It brings beauty. If you see a peacock, once the peacock puts their
Opens.
feathers up,
Thanks.
they're beautiful.
Absolutely.
But here's the flip side. That's a male peacock.
Them
A
females.
lot of people think it's a female, but it's a male.
You better go ahead and educate.
So
Drop that knowledge.
it's very
About
unassuming.
peacocks.
It's very unassuming. That's what that means. It doesn't mean that you flip, but it's unassuming. Meaning that people look at you one way, but they don't know what you're getting ready to possess or bring.
Kill 'em. I might need to be Mr. Peacock.
Spiritually, you know, a peacock also, if you ever do your research, because I did my research on it. If you ever do your research on a peacock never decays. When it dies, it don't decay.
It don't decay.
It doesn't decay.
You could preserve a peacock.
It doesn't decay. So that's also the
Hang
flip
him
side
on the
of
wall,
Christianity.
man, you know.
Immortality.
Mortality.
And it's also
I don't know if
as
that's
a
any good.
resurrection. So my spirit, I believe my spirit shall never die.
Strong.
That once you come in contact with me, you're gonna always
Wanna
feel
feel
my
it.
presence.
Right.
I feel the same way, y'all. I feel the same way. I feel. Look at this presence. We homies for real. No faking.
But that is
Turn me all the way
His
down.
mic, 'cause you
Turn me
already know.
down. Turn me
that's the
down.
significance
I'm a turn up.
of a peacock. But just sitting here enjoying the vibe that I feel in the room.
Right.
Like y'all are really a bunch of beautiful people.
Thank you.
And I enjoy every second that I'm in this room with you.
Yay.
Like, yeah, like for real. People don't even understand like y'all got it going on. Y'all got it going on.
Thank you.
So for all of y'all out there
Can I get
doing
some?
it,
Don't-
you just heard it from Miss Peacock. We do.
Right.
We do.
gotta go.
And that's even great because people will see what we do and think it's just a performance. they think that we just putting on, but this
putting
is
on.
really
So-
who we are.
Do peacocks
This
fly?
is really it.
No,
Okay, so that means you're grounded, right?
I'm grounded.
Very good.
I'm rooted. I am rooted and grounded.
Like I did that though. Y'all ain't see that coming.
like you did.
Stop it.
No, rooted and grounded. I am a native from New York.
Love my New York.
See, I'm from New York.
Whole lot of New York.
Yes.
Y'all see it.
I'm
Y'all
from New York. I moved to Charlotte about 6 years ago. And when I moved to Charlotte 6 years ago, I really didn't understand Charlotte. Charlotte is strange.
I still don't understand it.
It's so different. It's so different. And I wanted to go home several times, but we don't quit.
You're here for a reason. You're here
We
at
don't
this
quit.
exact moment
I'm here
for a reason.
Right.
I
And
need
true-
you. You
true
need me. We
story,
need each other.
Killer. True story. I was ready to pack about 2 months ago until I ran into y'all.
Wow.
You see what the power of that good positive
Divine
energy can do?
connection.
She said she was taking her talents back up top.
Up top.
Up top.
She said,
Up
you know
top.
what? I found that good Southern hospitality, and now
That I've been looking for
I'm home.
for years.
This ain't the only camera. How about
Everybody
else?
can get some. Everybody
You
can
lean
get some.
forward. You block the peacock. You only see this right here is technically a secondary.
My-
This is the popular growth hour.
My bad. Let me.
So I'm gonna need you to angle out.
He gonna keep his
There we go.
Take the wheel, Jesus. Take the wheel. That's
There you go.
There you go.
I got drip.
Sit down.
My bad.
They got a pill for that.
Ritalin, Xanax.
It comes in a kit.
My bad. I'm a
Miss Peacock, I remember
said a
one
kid of
time I had
5.
told somebody, when I was thinking about getting married again, for me to, I can't believe I'm when you start talking and you can't say, you out there now.
You better keep going. Don't swim.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The water.
I don't even have any water.
That turn up juice. Turn up juice.
But I remember that after my divorce, I actually kept the picture of a white peacock on my phone. It was on my my screens and stuff like that, and it was a reminder of me of my purity and rarity, and it was a reset.
Yes.
I wanted to reset because I had all the colors that I brought from my previous marriage, but I wanted to meet someone with a blank slate.
That's good stuff.
And I wanted it to be elegant. I wanted it to be rare. And it was a reminder for me to conduct myself.
That's not what
As
you
a-
told me.
I ain't tell you nothing.
Yes, you did.
No, you
Was
didn't.
that it served as a reminder of what she had and what she wanted.
Ain't that the same thing?
A white man.
The truth comes out. Okay.
So, wait.
No color at all. She wanted him
So,
plain.
color away.
Hold
on.
Wrong for that.
Chad.
What color was the
Chad.
peacock again?
To anybody out there named Chad, please
Yep.
do not
Chad.
judge me by the environment that I'm in.
Chad.
Because I am able to blend into any setting and any environment.
Okay.
Je parle français.
Okay.
Right, je parle français. Me habla español.
Oh!
Gaye, pastor.
Oui, mademoiselle.
Right. Salam, tuturasi, arrobas, bahadasi, jonas, juras, shukra, hubas, sonta, shakor,
I'm
shamon.
scared.
Like,
I'm
you
scared. What did you say? That sounds like ISIS.
This is a bomb threat.
I'm saying I ain't know. She,
Joe, because I actually do have a lot of friends and I do speak Farsi, so that was
Kind of out there.
that really, really was.
That was out there.
that was ISIS. Okay. She well connected. Don't piss Miss Guns
What
off.
I'm saying is,
All
I
Al
do
Qaeda
not
ready to ride.
differentiate. So.
I know that's right, boo.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this.
All right, go ahead.
Because I know the peacock that you're talking about because I have that peacock. That peacock was actually inspirational to me.
Right.
Talk to him.
Because, and it's funny you said you wanted to reset because that's the name of my show. It's called Rebranded.
Okay.
About 3 months ago, laying in bed, talking to God, what am I supposed to do? I'm tired. I'm ready to go. Listen, I need something different. And he gave me that baby. rebranding yourself is not a bad thing. And the reason why I named my show Rebranded is because, and it's a movement, it's not just a show, it's a movement, because there are so many people that's stuck in life and don't realize the only place you're stuck in is in your mind. If you just restart yourself, you can recreate you the way you want to be.
If you can restart a PlayStation or the TV.
How about that? You lose and you hit the reset button, and then it starts the game all over again. That's how life is.
And they say that
And,
you are
wiping out the old score.
That's right.
Like it's not even
It's not there no more. It's not there no more.
Clean
You was
slate.
beating me by 40 points, but guess what? I hit the reset button, and now nobody even know that happened but me and you. And it's your word against mine.
Hey, ain't no evidence.
No
Me and the white
evidence. So,
no face, no case.
so it's not a bad thing to
Right.
restart yourself. The bad thing is when you get stuck and you're scared to restart.
You
Right.
get comfortable.
It's not bad getting divorced if you realize that it's not just an issue between you and your mind, but it's an issue with each other, and you come to an agreement.
An agreement.
Absolutely.
Nothing has to be ugly that you don't want to be ugly. Divorce does not have to be ugly.
You can walk away.
That's right.
You can
leg
walk
on that
away.
ugly, you
That's
can
why they
walk
call
away.
marriage an institution, because people made it ugly. Institutions are not nice.
Not nice.
Right.
Right.
So while we call a marriage an institution, you're not stuck in this thing, and it's not an ugly thing. It's supposed to be beautiful.
Right.
That's right.
Because God honors marriage.
I never
but now
been
we call
married,
it
but I've
institution.
been reborn, and that's what they say when you're reborn in
Yes.
God's light. You know, like you change everything about you.
Yes.
I was not one of them people. We are creatures of habit. You think I wanted to change the old killer? But God was like, man, the new killer, you don't even know what he can do. You know, we know what the old killer can do. He
Right.
can play video games, lay in the
Right.
bed. You know, he can get
You
a couple.
rebranded yourself.
Yeah, but this killer and that killer is two different killers, and that's why I keep my mental health up there, cause like that's me. Like I want to talk to you, I want to build you, I want to help you, I want to
Yes.
see where you coming from, how I can help. I want to be a human problem solver. That's why I want to connect with everybody. I don't want to just be like, oh, we can only hit up Killer for music. No, hit me up for anything.
Right.
So I know what the problem is. Even I might can't fix it right now, but call me back in 2-3 months. I'm gonna fix your problem or help you or try my best.
Or
to
direct
I know
you.
somebody that can help.
But here's where the problem comes in. We rebrand ourselves.
Right.
We reset ourselves. We now look at ourselves in a new positive light.
Right, but they still see us as the old us.
Yes.
Right.
And
Right.
people from days.
That's
and
right.
People we grew up with.
That's right.
They keep bringing up that old
Right.
mess, that old
Right.
dirt. We know you way back when. We knew you when you were robbing and stealing.
That's
and
okay.
Doing
And
all
you know
this
what
stuff.
the
But get
They
to know
keep
me
throwing it
now.
back up in
Get
your
to know me
face.
now.
The next question would be, but do you know me now?
Right.
Right.
Because
Right.
and it's crazy that y'all would say that because my cousin just posted a GIF on my Facebook last week, and it wasn't a GIF, it was a post, and it said something. Everybody have that one family member that's ready to turn up at the drop of a dime, and then some girl was on the phone talking, well, you come to my house, you outside. And then the lady jumps up and she put a wig on and she running outside and she was like, yeah,
Yes.
you tell him. That was me. It was sent to me, and then all my family responded, and they just had a field day with it.
Right.
I played with it too.
That's her.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I
I
remember
said,
back in the day,
thank God
September
for the
21st.
change.
Absolutely.
And I shut them down. Thank God for the change. I shut them down because that Judea no longer exists.
Right.
And if she does exist, she's so locked away, and I am so rebranded.
That's right.
I have hit my reset button so hard, I put tape over it so the button wouldn't come up.
Right,
so I
right.
stay reset.
Mine's
You know what I'm
welded.
saying? So
It's welded.
Right. So whereas I would run to that fight, I would run to you. I throw my hands up and walk away from you now because you're not worth my freedom,
That's
physically
right.
or mentally, and I
yeah.
will not, shall not allow anybody to cause me to degrade myself
Listen,
for
Right.
your
Gro-
own
What
personal
you doing.
amusement.
growing up, when I was in school, they used to label me as the class clown, ADHD, and this and that. But I'm like, bro, you don't understand me. Like you saying I'm going against the grain, you saying that I'm not learning, but it's like you're programming me to do what you need me to do in society. You want
That's
me to go
right.
work
That's
at
right.
Food Line. You want me
That's
to
right.
go work
That's
at
right.
McDonald's. You want me to go do that. You don't. You're not teaching me how to go brand myself, market myself.
right.
I think
Right.
school is just a freaking joke to me. Like I don't care. Y'all
Stay in school, kids. It's just a joke to him. We don't need more than one killer. We got one.
Right. I'm
you
saying
to
that.
understand that more.
Right. Y'all ain't killers, so don't take my method. But what God had for me, let me know that you cannot just let anybody because they feel like they have authority. Like you're forced to go to school. You're forced to hear these segments. You're forced to, hey, learn this, that, and the other. But when I'm over here asking questions that go against it, oh, we gotta expel you. Expel?
Yeah.
Why
Or you're
can't
the
I just
problem
be?
child. Yeah, I was the problem child.
But it's not a problem. It's only a problem because I'm
It's a
over here
problem to
teaching
you
other
because
kids.
you feel like I'm challenging your authority. No, I'm not.
Right.
I don't.
That's what it
You
is.
can't
understand
teach me
what
bull
you're
crap,
thinking.
basically.
So please, can you explain to me why this is like this? Because I don't see it like that. Now you feel like I'm challenging your authority, and as a child, and you're an adult,
That's what it
people are
looks like,
stuck in
yeah.
that place where kids don't have a voice. Yeah, I do have a voice.
Right,
This is my life, my
right.
future.
Right.
And I can disagree with you, and it's okay. And I'm not challenging your authority.
But
I'm
I want a
merely
better
asking you
understanding
to help me
of why.
understand more of what it is you're trying to
Right.
convey to me.
Absolutely.
Because it's not coming across the way you think it's coming across to me. And so we got to be mindful, parents. Find out what your kids are learning in school. Talk
Right.
to them about it. Make sure they understand who they are, whose they are. Because one thing we can't do, we cannot change the system.
Absolutely.
That's right.
This one
We
kid
have
told me.
to
That's right.
This
make
kid
sure
told
and
me.
we got to make sure and be mindful that we don't get caught up and let the system change us.
Right.
This kid is probably 11 years old, and he just told me the other day he's just now finding out that Martin Luther King was assassinated. He thought he died of old age.
Wow.
I said, no. Like, do y'all really be on that Black History Month? Do y'all still have that? Is that still
They
a
don't.
Black History
They
Month.
don't.
Right.
They don't.
No.
They
Ms.
don't.
Peacock,
I happen to have a 9-year-old. Don't ask no questions.
Okay.
And
Really?
So
Get your calculator out. Yeah.
Okay.
She never
Turn her
had
mic
that
off.
dog.
All right. It's still barking.
still
my dog's
bending
still
it.
barking.
Oh, that's right.
And she came home, and the holiday they just had, what was it? Martin Luther King
Luther
Day.
King.
She didn't know who he was.
Oh, God.
And I said, okay, well, they didn't teach you on Friday before y'all left while y'all out on Monday? She was like, no. What do you mean no? That's what we lived on that.
Right,
We
right,
knew
right.
when the holiday come, we know we're going to see all this stuff for these people who they lied about that did not discover America. And we got the day off, and we're going to learn about how he did not discover America. But we learned something.
Right, we got something.
We
So,
knew
okay,
something.
I gotta play devil's advocate for a minute
Oh,
because
here we
that's
go.
who I am. A straight talk, no chaser, just you did. So my question
Mm-hmm.
is, at 9 years old, do you not feel it was your responsibility to teach your child about her heritage?
How about this? At 9 years old, we're just realizing that they stopped teaching Black history. So we thought, and I say we because
we went to school and we
went to school and we thought school was still the same way. So, and I agree with you because now I said, hold up, my child is underprivileged now because she doesn't even know her background. So turn off the PlayStation, turn off the TV.
Getting this lesson.
She got the lesson. We sat down, look him up. What did he do? All right, when I come back later, you need to tell me what he did again. Because now we have TV teaching the kids. We have PlayStation babysitting the kids. We have these
YouTube.
teachers who look young as the... I went to school with her, and the teacher, I said, I'm looking for Miss So-and-so. She was like, oh, that's me. I said,
What?
Right.
she looked like she belonged in school.
And then you wonder why they got all these kids. They
They had on stockings and
Shout out to Miss D. Berry with her green Jerry curls.
They don't look like that no more.
You have students and teachers
Sexual
Dating.
having sexual encounters
Because they're intriguing to these kids.
Right.
And they got all of their nannies and everything out. And the kids are looking like, hey, Miss Crabtree.
And my teacher ain't had none of that, and I was looking like, you ain't got nothing hanging out, but you bad. What you doing in here? So I mean,
I've always been
it's a setup.
all my life, every year, but all throughout the year, but specifically January and February, my children, we sat down, we learned about everything and anything, and I took it as far as let's take it away from all the dead people. Okay, because they're still teaching us about
But there's some
great
new great people.
Right,
Okay,
there are
Dr.
some
King,
new ones.
I loved him. He did what he was supposed to do. He served his purpose, and he's still a great.
Okay, well, name me
influence
somebody
in
who's
our-
alive who's on that level.
Me.
No.
No. Listen, what I'm saying to you. I am.
Mentally.
Not just mentally.
Can you
because
give-
I've listened to me because I've lived some things that a lot of people would not have made it through.
So you got
Okay,
testimonies.
so
Yeah.
I can teach you how not to go down that road.
Right.
I can tell you who you are. I can teach you your self-worth.
Right.
I can teach you not to settle for less.
Right.
Okay, I don't have to have a platform with 1 million people following me, walking across the Selma Bridge. You know what I'm saying? I can sit right in my classroom.
Just worth in
which
your
is what
life
I
as
do.
well.
But-
And I have 2-year-olds, and they can tell you at least 5 people, black people, great people that created, that invented things that most of us at this table
would
probably
know.
don't even know.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's my responsibility to let
To
my
educate and
little
teach
black
and
brothers
shit.
and sisters understand
Yeah.
that you
Right.
are a great king. You are a great queen.
Do you know how the monkey wrench was created?
I do not know. Do you know that a black man created potato chip?
I did.
Did you know that?
And peanut
Dr.
butter.
Did you know that Dr. Shirley, she's the one that invented the phone and the fax machine? Did you know that
The
Dr.
phone?
Yes, the telephone.
I thought Bell did.
Of
No,
course,
sir.
that's what they'll
They
teach.
No,
gave
sir.
credit to a lot of white people
No,
that created
sir.
stuff.
And that's why it is our responsibility. I don't
Research.
care what somebody outside your home
I
is
could
doing
see a
with
black
your
girl
children.
creating a phone.
Oh,
I can see
No,
that.
we did when we were little. I remember the string and the
Yes.
cup.
Right, and the
we
can
would
and
put
stuff.
Yes. My kids even
But it's true.
Definitely.
It's true.
And I teach 2-year-olds.
The reality of it is
the whole
that
nine.
not only do we need to pay homage to those that went before us and
Mm-hmm.
paved the way, but then there are people here and now around us, our neighbors, our co-workers,
Absolutely.
our colleagues, our parents, our sisters and siblings. They
That old lady at
have
the
a
bus stop.
story, and that story too needs to be told, needs to be honored, needs to be
Absolutely.
respected, because that's the voice of now.
Of now.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
what the next generation needs. We need to go to break. You're tuned in to the Profit and Growth Hour here on WDRB Media.
The
Voice of the community.
Hit the button.
Everybody's saying now.
Exactly.
It's a training process.
Yeah.
Everybody got it.
That was good.
Mz
PeaCock.
You comfortable now, girl?